Moonbeam Farquhar Metheringham IV reviews A Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula, Kroeber, Guin. There are some books one remembers distinctly from childhood because of the immense impact they had at the time on the developing individual. I have memories of A Wizard of Earthsea bound up in blood and trauma. I was gifted the tome by some long-forgotten maiden aunt of my pater's, who had included a hand-scripted note saying how she thought the cover looked like it was a good book for a little boy. I should probably add that said maiden great-aunt was profoundly immersed in Art Deco, Dadaism and Surrealism. Left to myself, I would not have opened the thing and would have slipped it into the bag of items Mumsy always kept for the less fortunate and shipped out to a charity shop once full. But Pater had other plans. It seemed I was required not only to write a loquacious and sycophantic thank-you letter to said maiden great-aunt, it was also required that I first read the wretched thing and pass comment upon how profoundly it had moved my innocent young soul. In other words, a review. From the wisdom and experience of adulthood, I can look back fondly on my child self and laugh at my puerile folly in thinking this was some show of esteem and affection from his aunt, from my father. From the wisdom and experience of adulthood, I can look back fondly on my child self and laugh at my puerile folly in thinking this was some show of esteem and affection for his aunt from my father. As I recall, the inheritance netted him enough to double his investments overnight. I still have the review, which I wrote with a cartridge pen on the back page of the book, and in the process inflicted a paper cut on my innocent childish fingers. My first ever. The review. A boy called Dunny, or Sparrowhawk, or Ged, is good at magic and goes to a kind of Hogwarts on an island. There he learns magic and gets in a fight with a school bully. He loses his shadow and he and his best friend have to find it again. It was a very annoying book because the boy could have won by using the magic stone, but for some reason decided not to. Stars 1.5.